I'm not gonna be giving advice this video, but I'm gonna go one by one and just kind of do this. Starting off with, I'm not gonna say names either. So Bird. Um, it'd be better if we were friends, but if you decide not to be anymore, that's entirely fine. But I do think that if you don't like my channel or me, I think that being in my comments wouldn't make any sense. And you can keep spam commenting as much as you want, but I really think what you should do is worry about the game you're designing, your clan, and your esports team or whatever you do. I don't know why people still do that. And there's a lot more better things you could be doing, but since you responded to the video, I don't think that you've learned a lot from how much we've hanged out and all the stuff that we did in back then. It turns out that I guess that it seems that you're still on the basic levels, and I really wish that I could have hanged out with you more. And whether you admit it or not, it's, well, I guess I would say partially your fault for not letting us hang out, but it's mostly other people I'm not going to mention, but you know it's true, parents. But you know it's true, because if it wasn't, then why are they still talking about me nowadays? And overall, it's been years. When was the last time we hanged out? When was the last time I even seen you? That should answer the question of why you should care now or not. And the fact that you respond to a joke video that I made, a 4-minute joke video, and you made it 30 minutes, is kind of disappointing to see you in this state now. And I feel bad, but I mean, it is what it is. If you don't want to be friends, then I suggest you take that out in the video and stop appearing in my comments. But until then, you want to be friends. Not sure why you have me blocked, but you still want to talk to me that bad. Very weird. Bipolar. What's the next one? So this next one got mad at a Black Ops 3 1v1. I already said good luck to you in DMs, because I keep getting spammed by him in DMs and my comments. It's been, and I don't know this person. I knew JOSH from the last person. I knew him for a very, very long time, and to be friends for so many years, and then all of a sudden kind of just not, because his parents, and then also him just not thinking about it, because it's better that we're friends than not, but he won't think about that. I don't know, I just don't get why he won't think about it. And it's just, it's sad, really. For the other one though, dude was getting so mad at my channel for so many years. Firstly, CGS sucked. Everybody in CGS sucked. No one had any skills. I had to carry everybody. I had to edit all the videos. So if we're gonna go back to CGS, then so be it. And let's be real, none of them even do YouTube anymore, and the ones that do are trash. They just all the fake subscribers, and just no one cares. So yeah, Pop Tart because he's sweet. But anyway, yeah, all of them don't really even do anything. And for the other team, the NK or Not Dark, they're so stupid. How can you draw circles and then call it a drawing? Have you even seen real art? Like this art is 10 times more skillful than whatever the frick a circle is, and then drawing a Mario hat. Yeah, good luck with trying to brand that. That on the other hand, that dude is also like Bird. They both get mad because I'm better. They both lost to me in any 1v1s or any battles that I had, and they're both jealous and want as much subscribers and want as much as I do. and they're mad because they can't do it, even though I told them they can do it, but they're just not trying, and they're getting mad at me instead of trying. And still, where are they at now? Still at the low amount of subscribers, but one of them is using a lot of fake subscribers. Bird is using an unfathomable amount. It's like he won't spend time on the clan back then, and he'll complain and have every type of excuse and cry about it back then. It's weird how he'll make such a deal out of it and be such a bitch crybaby from back then and cry about it, but then stop being friends with me over it. But then when he does it and all these other people do it with him, I bet you if the same thing happened, he would either kick him out or he'll be like, dang it, they're right. Maybe the homie Zach710 was right. Because you should not be doing clans. You are not prepared or ready for it. I've already said this. You are not ready for any of that. And looking at your clips and your 300 subscriber montage, you're not ready to have a clan. You're not ready. You need to go back to the homie Zach710 and then get ready. But other than that, yeah, the dark cringe just needs to stop, because he hasn't said a single word basically since I roasted him. And again, I said it many times before, Twitter DMs are open. All of these people have Twitter. I know they do. I'm not gonna go look up their Twitter and then start messaging them and being like, hey, because I don't care as much as they do. They're gonna have to come to me and let me know what's going on, because I don't care. Once has a video been made, and I thought it was something, like finally something was put out, and all this complaining will maybe make sense. Maybe someone will explain why I'm getting so much hate in all this. And again, it's exactly the epitome of it, and none of it was criticism. Not a single thing was criticism except getting mad at me being better than them. That's all the video was. And also, the person has no job. Talks about being paid, but has no job. Every day, almost every day now, comes to my comments, but wants to say that I get no money and I have no job and all of this. But yet, this dude's every day in my comments. I don't know. With those three out of the way, I guess we'll go to Prestigious Empire. A name I made in 2017, which now Bird is using. That's another thing. He wants to copy all these ideas and wants to say everything about me and all this bad stuff about me, but then he wants to use the stuff that he got mad about, and the stuff it's hypocritical. All the stuff that he doesn't like, he uses. His name, the clan name, it's almost like he's showing that he really wants to be friends, because he has the Empire and then he has the gamer tag that I did not give him, by the way. I never gave him that gamer tag. Never. To this day, I still have not gave him the gamer tag or permission to use a gamer tag that I made, once again. But hey, I'm not tripping over it. Because it's not like it matters anyway. A lot of fake subscribers, sub bots, and fake views. For this other one, this one got locked up, so that just kind of explains everything there. So it kind of looks bad if people actually knew who he was and actually cared. But all of these people, they give not a single reason to care about their channels or anything they do. They don't give a single reason for anybody to go back and search their name up. Generic Let's Plays, just find that somewhere else. Don't go to Bird's channel, trust me. That's one of the lowest of the low tiers. If you really are unentertained, if you really want to be unentertained, and if you want one of the worst of the worst, go to Bird's channel. Because none of these channel have a reason to go back to them. None of these channel have a reason to just go to them in the first place. And for 5-6 years, one channel has not made a single upload that's worth watching, that leaves a good impression on someone, that leaves an impression that someone would want to come back to that channel. On 2 separate channels, by the way. So again, like I said, it makes sense that they get mad because I do good content. And what else? Who else? I can't. It's hard to think about these people. Like, because they're just so random. It's hard to think about who's who, because they're just so comparable. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, no one really cares about any of them in the first place. But yeah, I mean, there's not really anything to say besides just, if so far I'm just yet to be proven wrong. And there's nothing to be proven wrong for any reason anyway, because I'm just doing what they could easily do, but they're just not doing it. They could do this stuff that I do, but they just won't do it. They just rather get mad and waste time. They don't care about themselves and their life to the point where they're so depressed that they do some. Oh yeah, speaking of that, and Bird is with some people now. Do you see anybody with me? Like, I don't care who the frick you're with. You've always been kind of weakling. I've always done this myself. For how many years? How many years have I been doing this? 2015, 2014, 20... When I started doing clans, 2014. So, that would be 7, 8. I've been doing this for 9 years. Almost a decade straight. I've been doing this very thing. This is 2014. While you were playing Pokemon, I was playing Call of Duty. While you was learning how to play Pokemon, I've already beat Heart Gold and all these other games that I've already explained. Black, White, Black and White 2. Not Black 2, but White 2. I've already did all of this stuff. And that was before the clans. So before you start saying anything about anything, know your facts. Get your priorities straight, learn responsibilities, and stop being mad about video games. You want to talk about how you're designing a game? Bruh, finish school. Finish college or something. Get a job. Do something that isn't video games. You're not proving anything except how embarrassing it is that you have not grown up. You're still at whatever age and you're still a kid. I know who you are in real life, and it's going to take a while for you to develop, apparently, if you do not do anything, because you're still in the same spot as the rest of these people. The rest of these people are just getting mad at everything and not moving on from the spot that they're in. And that's the sad part, is a lot of these things are from years ago, and they're just now coming up with stuff to say. Just now. They couldn't respond back then, so they respond now. To what? Because there's nothing to respond to. Weird, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain how embarrassingly humiliating it is when I have to firstly waste time on a video explaining to someone how what they're saying doesn't make sense, and then I just move on with the video. But then when other people watch the channel, or other people come to my channel and they see that type of comments or in the chat, and then they're just like, why do these people exist? And then I agree, and then we both agree, and then it's sad. You know, I get people talking to me about this type of thing too. They're like, what are these people doing in your comments? Why are they spamming your comments? And now I have a video to explain, even though I've explained a couple of them before. It really is just sad, because they act like it's impossible to just try something, but yet they just don't want to do anything but just make the same thing that people don't want to watch. People have watched that type of content for years. Give them something that people care about, but no, they just can't do that. So they go back to where people will watch because it's new content that people want to enjoy, to the homies X710, and then they go hate on that, and then they go talk trash on that because I'm doing what they could be doing, but since they're not doing it, people are going to me instead of them. Real people. So they go ahead and go look up subbots, viewbots for people to watch them. And the more numbers, the more people will watch the video. It's kind of a fact, and it's something that I sometimes do. Because if it has views, then it matters. Right? Right? Numbers matter. Statistics. But I'll just leave y'all with one question. You know what? Screw that question. Mess that question. I wish and hope the best for every single one of you, and I really hope you move on from back then in the past. But to think that this is all over video games, you guys really need to grow up and do something, because if it's still gonna be about video games years later, if you're still going to obsess and you're still gonna be in my comments, it just shows that your brain has not fully developed. You guys need to do something with your life instead of being in my comments, because this is really showing that, firstly, YouTube doesn't do anything about their platform. Secondly, if YouTube ain't, I will. Secondly, y'all are really still talking about stuff that happened years ago. Have you not progressed in your life that you're still stuck in the past? Have you not done anything recently that makes you forget about that stuff that you messed up on? That's your fault. You have not done a single thing to get farther in life, so yet you're coming back to me. So, you out of here. Thanos snap. Anyway, it's truthfully, though, I wish and hope the best for all y'all, and hope y'all will figure out something that isn't going to my channel and spamming it over and over again, because I've said it before, I don't care. I didn't care then, I don't care now. It's not going to change anything except make you madder and madder and make you more stressed and sad. That's all that's going to do. So when you really make all those decisions, really think if it's worth it in the end, if it's worth it just in general, or you're getting anything out of it. Because if you're not, then just don't do it at all. Because this is, your decisions are going to meet. This isn't decisions that's going to affect you and help you. This is decisions you're trying to affect me with. And it's not going to do anything, and it hasn't for years. It hasn't since X Deadlies. It hasn't since before that, but mainly everybody's mad at X Deadlies for whatever reason. But yet I have yet to see a single video on explaining why that would be making sense. But funny enough, I don't see anything. The only time that I did was, again, like I said, it was just talking trash because they're mad that I'm better. So until there's something that's out, this video is out to just stop all of that. And I know some of it's going to continue. I know some of it's going to keep happening. I don't really care. It's just, this video is going to be here to try to let the people know. To try to let them know the real facts, what's going on, the real story. And just so people are updated. So if y'all see people in my chat or the comments, y'all will know what's going on. And then also to keep y'all informed about all of this stupid stuff and how embarrassing it is. And really, it's stupid. There's nothing happening, because this is that, you know. This is nothing. Nothing's happening. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about this. Just wanted to let everybody know. And don't go attack these people. Don't go attack their channels. I hope all you will do good. I hope you all have a grand legendary day. But if any of you decide you want to change your mind and do what you should do, and then start want to be friends again, we can start there. Hit me up in Twitter DMs. Once again, if you have something you want to say, my Twitter DMs are open. I know all of you have Twitter, so there's no excuses why none of you guys should go to Twitter and let me know what's happening, because it's always open. So just don't be scared. Don't use a fake account. Just straight up go there and then be like, hey, you know what, I'm sorry, you're right, I saw your video. And most people nowadays for sure wouldn't do that because of how it is nowadays. But you know what, just hopefully one of them will listen and then move on with their life.